You got to watch out. And Bryce Young in this game, the Panthers were down by a good margin. I saw the highlights for this game, and the Falcons just ended up choking. They just ended up choking.
Yeah.
And a lot of clutch third and fourth down pickups for the Panthers late game to really keep them in the game. And something about the Falcons, man, that just hurts my soul watching them because they have so much talent. They're it's like a gaggle of riches on offense. And just sometimes they just can't make a play. And I'm like, how? You have
You
Bijan,
know what they
Drake
are?
London, Kyle Pitts, Darnell Mooney.
Because
You
their
know what they are?
coordinator sucks.
You know what they are? I'm going to say one of our favorite sayings on this podcast. They're a quarterback away.
Ooh, you don't think Michael Penix is the guy, man?
I don't think so.
Really? Talk to me.
I Well, he got hurt in this game.
He did get hurt.
Kirk Cousins had to come in to finish it up. The offense didn't look that different. It still looked stagnant. It still looked pretty mid. They should be scoring a lot more than with the talent that they have, respectfully.
And Bijan was cooking as well. He had over 100 yards, 2 tutties as well. And Drake London was cooking too. I don't think this was like I guess it's not as big of an offensive collapse as it is like I guess a whole team collapse. The defense collapsed as well. I mean, when you're up 21-7, come on, guys. And then you only score, 6 more points in the entire second half. And slowly but surely, the Panthers creep. They go from 10 to 16, then they go to 19. And then you had chances to continue to score because you shut them down. And then penalties, incomplete passes on third down. And then the Panthers just started crawling back. And multiple third down plays, multiple fourth downs they convert. So I think the Panthers, man, they really showed up and they showed out because the Falcons also went up 24-19, right? So the Panthers need a touchdown here. They need a touchdown to tie it, right? Boom. They get the touchdown 2-point conversion 27-24. The Falcons get a field goal. They get a field goal. And then something happens where, 2nd and 11. Then it goes to 4th and 11. And then Atlanta just can't. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Hold on. I need to see. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 11. And then at some point, they punt the ball. And then Bryce Young and them go down to score, and they couldn't tackle in the end of the game. So technically, it was their defense. The offense kind of did their part, really.
I'm going to slightly disagree because I feel like, do not take this, because I know you guys, do not take this the wrong way. I feel like when you're up 21-6, great teams will kill a game right there. And that offensively, they'll just keep scoring and they'll keep adding to that number so that they basically eliminate the chance of a comeback. Right? Great teams and great offenses will just continue to pile on, points and field goals and grind teams down. And with a lead, they know how to grind the clock down and they know how to take control of a game like that. So I feel like while I get your point and that the defense did not play well and the defense has to hold up their end of the bargain as well, I feel like the offense needs to do their part and keep scoring and keep putting pressure on the Panthers to force the ball down the field.
Amen.
And help out their defense like that.
Yeah.
And with an offense like Atlanta has, there's no reason why they can't. And the only reason I can think about is because their quarterback is shit. That's my argument here. I'm not saying that an offense has to score every possession, but for a majority of them, you shouldn't be getting more than 6.5 points with that offense, respectfully. That offense should be guaranteed over 35 points every game. That's how good it could be. It can be, in my opinion.
and like they've only scored over 30 points. One
Well,
oh,
you need a chef to make all that shit work. So maybe it's more than just a quarterback.
and what's funny is they got blown out by the
Their
Panthers too,
coach,
30 to
their
nothing
coordinators,
before.
like
Go ahead, Jess.
no one knows how to make that work. You just need a quarterback to answer that question. I feel like
I mean,
they're probably gonna let go of the coach.
they've lost 5 in a row. They lost the 49ers, Dolphins, Patriots, Colts. Granted, hard-ass teams to play, right? Patriots, Colts, 49ers, hard-ass teams. But they played the Colts kind of close. Played the Patriots kind of close. You fucking lost to the Dolphins. You got your back blown out. You looked awful. You played kind of close to the 49ers, right? Like, they're such a weird team, the Atlanta Falcons are. Because they have so much talent, but nobody could put it together to be cohesive for weeks on weeks on weeks. They're so up and down, wishy-washy. It's
Well,
insane.
sometimes that's the problem. You have too much. You can have a lot of talent, but it doesn't complement each other.
But it does,
So,
though. This talent does complement each other, and it does. Because
have you seen it complement each other?
the talent on a football team, yes. The offense is spectacular.
I'm talking about this particular team because they've been losing for the past few seasons. Where have they been?
Losing doesn't mean the talent doesn't complement, because the talent always gets theirs. But
okay,
then the
but at some
team
point, your
just
talent has to result into wins. It has to result into something. It just can't be talent.
that is true. But then where's that fall on? Coaching. You're not putting your guys in positions where they can ultimately help you win the game, not just get stats.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's both. I think it's Daniel, like he said, they really need a quarterback, and I think, but it's also coaching because you need to know how to put that shit together. Because you could still get a decent quarterback, and you still lose. You still don't know how to make it all work, and we've seen that firsthand as Jets when they got the fucking Hall of Famer, and he had a good team. We thought it was a good team, and look what happened to them in 2 years. So it's like, I mean, I think with the Falcons, it's probably you need a little bit of both, but you need one of them to at least put you in the right direction.
Well, this is
And what is
Raheem Morris.
since they already got their quarterback, this kid is new, isn't he? He's only been playing like 2 years.
Yeah, this is his second year in the league.
Yeah, so I mean, they're not going to be in a market for a quarterback. So I think if anything, okay, that means that their coaching staff has to make adjustments.
This is Raheem Morris'
as long as you have the talent you have.
I don't know. This is Morris' second year. He was 8-9 last year. Probably not gonna be 8-9 this year. I don't think they fire him just because unless they're really. I mean, look, they're banking on Bill Belichick getting there, and look what happened there. So they banked on Raheem Morris.
8-9.
They need to stay away
but
from Bill Belichick.
But here's what happened with that 8-9 season. They were 6-3. What the fuck happened there? We go they hard. And when I mean hard, I mean they benched Kirk Cousins, who they paid all that money to. $180 million. That's a tough collapse to swallow as a coach. And now you're 3-7 and you're losing to teams. Granted, some of these teams are good. But when you and you beat the Bills, right? This is so fucking weird. How are you good enough to beat the Bills, to beat the Commanders, and to beat the Vikings?
You know what it is?
Some people had bad days, and it was a Bills' bad day.
You know what it is? And I think it's well known with the NFL this year. It's not that Atlanta was good. It's just the Bills were inconsistent that day. I believe that.
And you know what?
I don't think Atlanta was good. I think it's the Bills were just not good.
And you know what?
And the Bills just have games like that.
I think you're right. And I think they do fire Raheem Morris, or his seat's very hot, and he's like, "Ooh, my butt. Ooh."
They may keep him one more year. I mean, how many seasons has he been there now? 3?
This is the second year.
Oh, they'll give him one more year.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
they'll give him one more year. 2 years is too quick to fire.
I don't know, Jim.
They should give him one more year because look, they give him one more year because you got your young quarterback, and like you said, they have all the talent. And this is first
And
time as head coach, right? Head coaching. This is first head coaching gig.
yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
he's got some. He's learned a lot. So next season may be the season where it does get put together. They're a lot more competitive. They don't collapse all the time. They start winning some games consistently, and maybe they do push for a playoff run. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm saying if they keep him on for another year, that's what fucking needs to happen so his ass don't get fired at the end of next season.
In that division, and Lewis will disagree with me on this because I know what he's going to say. In that division, they have on paper the best offense. So by that situation, they should be winning that division next year if they put it all together.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. Michael Penix in his third year should take a leap. And Bijan is fucking spectacular. Drake London's amazing. Kyle Pitts is amazing. I don't know what it is about this team, but they just somehow, some way, they're so wishy-washy and they can't get it done. I would love, you know what, Falcon fans, leave a comment on this video because we're going to cut this up. We're going to fucking put it as like a 10-minute whatever. Falcons fans, I need Falcons fans only. What the fuck is wrong with your football team? Talk to me. Because I don't understand it. I need to understand the minutia of whatever the fuck is going on in Atlanta. I need to understand it. So please, comment, please.